We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come in, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath.
Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. We cannot control the waves, and if we knew what was going to happen, 100%, we'd all be rich. But we don't. We have probabilities. However, all the other people out there who have a group to sell, well, they just have a sales pitch because they want to sell you something. I don't. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. And we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We don't give you, 17 different ways of the price might go. We just tell you what might happen. And of course, it all depends on the pivots. It really does. And this is where the levels come in. If we break this level, there's a chance we'll go up. If we don't break this level, well, there's a chance we go down. And if we do break the level and then we come down and we break a lower level, well, then that was just a fake out. So if you just simplify it to that, trading will be a lot, I don't want to say easier, but less complicated. Now, granted, the lower the time frame you're on, the more of these levels you're going to find, the more of the levels possible fake outs. So just be aware of that. If you're on a 3-minute versus a 1 hour, or even versus a 4 or a daily, the levels you're seeing, they're going to be different. So please keep that in mind. We have Crypto Caveman in the house saying a level by level. That's right. level by level. Now, of course, we need to have identify a trend of which way we think it might go to, but that's on a larger time frame, 4 hour daily, and then we can go to the 1 hour, 15-minute, 3-minute, whatever time frame you like, and we could trade based off of the price action, potentially going in that same direction of the trend. Now the trend might change, and we'll identify that quicker on the lower time frames because the lower time frames make up the higher time frames. That's something that I couldn't wrap my head around. As silly as that sounds, I really couldn't wrap my head around it. But I mean, 4 15-minute candles make one 1 hour candle. And I actually have a video about that where I just go over the different time frames. So definitely watch all of my videos. I do have several different playlists, and I recommend everybody watch them. Leave a comment, of course, smash the like, and let me know what you think about the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. I did want to show this first, and here we go. This is Crypto Bubbles on the daily. Holy smokes. We got CFX 95.3%. Does that mean we should enter? No. However, if we were brand new, well, we'd be entering that one. But we're not brand new, and we don't want to make the same mistakes that we did when we were brand new. Exhibit A, entering this coin as it pumps. We don't want it. We want to get into coins that haven't pumped yet. And we're going to see a lot of this, guys. Get ready. Get ready. I mentioned this a few times already, but oh, I do want to point this out. I never tell you anything. You're an adult. You know, I told you guys, I told y'all last week. I don't know about that. We've talked about it last week, but I never tell you anything. You know, you're an adult. You know, when I think of telling somebody something, like I tell the kids to clean the room. I tell even people below me, you know, because again, I'm a nurse. Even the other nurses that are, you know, under me, I don't tell them anything. I instruct them. I advise them. Granted, here there's no financial advice. It's just, you know, I know how to trade, and I'm trying to show y'all my method. You know, you already have a method, and you may be very successful, but you may be just watching this for different thought process possible. But for me, I never tell anybody. The only thing I'll tell kids, hey, don't slam that door. But I'll never tell you anything. I'll let you know what I'm thinking. But as I was saying, a few times already, I mentioned that if you have a coin that you like, now's the time to enter. Now's the time to enter. And we may get a pullback 20-30% depending on the market cap of your coin. But in my opinion, right now is the time to enter. So for example, Jasmine or Whiff or even Theta, Doge, I can't say the word, LDO, but Pepe, any of these coins, Cardano, Dots, like those two have been just kicking butt. But if you really like those, nothing wrong, in my opinion, buying some now. If it dips, buy some more. Because right now we are at it's like a roller coaster, and you know, going up and up and up. That's not the price action. That's us waiting. You know, when you're on the roller coaster, you're like, oh man, I'm getting nervous. Oh, I'm getting nervous, and we're just, you know, clink, 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 and you're looking, and all you see is, oh man, and you see the sky. And then the roller coaster starts going like this, and right now we're right there, guys. We're right on that hump. So now all we got to do is just wait for that hump, wait for it to come down, and then get ready. Throw up your hands, start screaming the top of your lungs in excitement and joy, you know, as opposed to screaming like, oh no. You know, you see the line for the roller coaster, and it says, the little plaque says 2.5 hour wait from here. Like, dang it. But what we're doing, we're on that roller coaster, and right now it's just clink, 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 and we're right there, guys. We're right there to where we can almost get that pivot. And so, in my opinion, you know, you might want to pick up some coins, some that you really liked. As they go down, put some more in it, because we're really close to where we pass that pivot and we start, you know, just making money like fast. And that's what's going to happen, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see here. We got Robert in the house. What's up, Robert? Appreciate you, man. Robert says, you told me back in January just to hold and be patient, and the last 3 days seems like that's worth the wait. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, not a problem. Now, I will admit, though, last year, I thought that we were going to do, and I've mentioned this quite a few times, and of course, I know I have a troller out there that loves to pick and choose what he gets from me, but I'm very transparent. Last year, man, because everything's different, everything, you know, I thought that might be the bottom, and I'm saying enter then, and then if it pulls back 30%, great, I'm just going to add to it, and it did, which was amazing, and then it pulled back 50. I was like, oh crap, and then it pulled back another 30, and then another 70. It's like, but, and at the whole time, Bitcoin's going up, down, up, down, up, down, but eventually more ups than downs. However, these alts that we were blinded by, and again, for me, it's extremely important to be transparent, even though right now I just got a compliment. I want to be very transparent. Last year, man, I'm still holding those coins and I'm still down. And a matter of fact, somebody asked me yesterday, Joe, you up? I said, well, not really. On my trades, yes. On some we win, we lose. But on my long-term holds, no. I'm down quite a bit. And just because I thought that, you know, at that time, 30% is fine because we're going to go up because everything's different. All-time highs before the halving. Yeah, let's go. You know, Bitcoin's doing its thing. Let's go. And then what ended up happening? And it's very clear after the fact. And because hindsight is 2020, you know, but right now, in my opinion, we're at the almost the last quarter of 2025. This is when everything's supposed to happen. Now, granted, are we going to become millionaires? Depends on how much money you have in the coins. But I think that was last season. And it really sucks. Really sucks. Could we get lucky? Sure. Could you get a coin that goes crazy? Sure. You know, you have better odds with lower market cap coins. But yeah, I thought this time, well, no, I want to say October, November, I would have had a whole bunch of money. And right now, no, I mean, we're making money. I mean, we're making trades. We entered 2 today. And we're not like all the other groups where they post 10, 15 charts and just, it's a numbers game. That's all it is. Once you realize that, you know, oh, I'm in this other group and, you know, they're just doing banger after banger. Oh, that's awesome, man. Hopefully you're making money. Well, they posted 15 charts today and I was already in 5 from the other day and 7 from the other day. And every day they post like 10, 15 charts. Like, oh, but the ones that made money, were you in them? Well, no, because I was already in all these trades. Like, oh, how many trades you in? 35. Holy smokes. Yeah, not us, not our group. Our group, we have 2 today. I think we did 1 yesterday, and I believe 2 the other day. But that's what we do. I believe in quality versus quantity, and I don't want to wreck my members just so I could try to trick people to join my group. I don't do that. No thanks. Everybody in the group, it's like family, so don't want to do that. So crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. We have a very nice moves. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Let me get some drink real quick. I got some red drink. Nice and ice cold. Lots of ice in this one. Ooh, doggy. That is ice cold. Look at that. Nothing but ice or water. All right, anyway, moving on. Hey, we got JP in the house. What's up, JP? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, so we're looking at crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame, and uh-oh, they're going down. They're gonna go to 0? No, they're just retracing. Well, you know, what goes up will come down. What goes down will go up, unless it's a rug pull. We have Jasmine already starting to try and go up. XTC. I do want to see, I want to see this one, CFX. If y'all have coins, guys, you want me to look at, let me know. CFX. I want to look at that one. I want to look at that one. But if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. All right, so let's go and get started. Let's look at the Fear and Greed Index. Where are we at on the Fear and Greed Index? Let's refresh this one more time. let us look at the crypto markets. 72, down 2 points. I think it'd be up. I would think that it would be up, but okay. Starting now, refreshing the page. So the 24-hour liquidity, we have, man, we're really close to this. 29 million, 35 million, 34 million, whole bunch of millions down here. Really close. We have this really nice hotspot of 43.9 million at 11,677.0. We have this very nice hotspot, 49.94 million at 11,969. Where's it gonna go? Well, let's check on the 12-hour time frame. Let's go on the 12-hour time frame. Where are we gonna go? Are we going to go up or down? It's much brighter to the downside, but it could go up. Doesn't mean that it has to go down. We have a higher likelihood that we might go down just because, well, we have some right here, liquidations, and then a really nice bright spot here. Now, once again, this does not mean, there's a lot of traders out there that trade liquidity and they're like, oh, you know, more than likely it's going to come down. Not really. And the reason behind that, and what I like to do is give you explanations, thought process, is because we could come up, get this liquidity, you know, for all the shorts. As we're coming up, guess what we're doing? We're building liquidity on the downside. So we could come up here, tricking everybody because this looks very nice. Oh my gosh, this looks nice. But we could go up, get this liquidity to come down because now everybody is bullish. Oh, we're going to the moon, all-time high, let's go. As it's going up, it's creating liquidity onto the downside. It takes that liquidity and then maybe comes for this. So there you go. Hey, we got Pennywise in the house. What's up, Pennywise? Do the search for the emojis and put in the balloon. Type in balloon and you will get that. Show Pennywise some love. What's up, Pennywise? Appreciate you, man, being here. But yeah, so when it comes to liquidity, what I do is I trade everything level by level. I know for a fact the price cannot come down here unless it breaks this level. It's impossible. Price cannot go up here unless it breaks this level, this level, this level. It's impossible. Well, Joe, I have my indicators say bullish divergence and this and that, and that's fine. I just know that it cannot, your bullish divergence cannot play out, or your pattern, your measured move, without breaking these levels first. That's all I know. So that's what I do. So that is my thought process on that. Let's go see who's getting liquidated right now. Let's go to and refresh this page. I appreciate you, everybody being here, guys. Thank you so much for smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. If you have any points you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, oh man, I love questions. Ask me. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour to, you know, answer questions for you, well, I encourage questions. I want questions. It does two things. One, it verifies that I know what I'm talking about. And two, these questions may be questions that newer traders may not even know to ask. Now, of course, do I have a group? Sure. I don't consider this selling. This is something I offer. If you want this, great. We have a month to month. This is the annual. You get a month for free. You save a lot of money. You also have the lifetime membership as well. But do you need to join this to learn how to trade like everybody else? Nope. They want to get rich off of you. I want to get rich with you. Here, you don't need to join this to learn. Ask me questions right now. Ask me about charts. If you want access to me, which is pretty much almost 24/7. Joe, are you up at 3 in the morning Eastern time? Yep. 5 in the morning sometimes. 12 midnight. Yeah. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people. Joe, do you sleep? But you have access to me almost 24/7. If you have questions about charts, about setups, about trading, anything like that, that's what that's for. But to learn how to trade, yes, you'll learn faster in my group, but you don't need it to learn. Here, I show you every day. Every single day we do this. We do this Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We do bonus streams. Sometimes I stream at midnight, 2 in the morning Eastern Time, 5 in the morning, sometimes 7 in the evening. It just varies. So make sure to tune in. All right. So we're going to look at this. Let's go ahead and refresh this page really quick. Let's look at the total liquidations on the 1 hour time frame. We have longs getting liquidated. That means price coming down. 4 hour longs, it's kind of neck and neck. 12 hour shorts, holy smokes. This means price went up really nice. 24 hour shorts got annihilated. So let's go and check it out. Let us check it out. Let's go to Bitcoin. This is on the 1 hour time frame. You can see it by the watermark down here. Sometimes it's kind of hidden, but you can also see it right here. 1 hour. This is how you identify this. Plus it's Bitcoin right here, and you can kind of see it in the background. We got Melissa in the house. What's up, Melissa? Just in time. We're talking about Bitcoin. We're just getting started. Appreciate everybody for being. Oh no, you're good. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you guys very much. All right. So yesterday, price was here. I said I don't like the price action. It looks very boring to me, and I really don't know which way it's gonna go. And for any of the trollers out there, that's right. I said I don't know. You know, normally I like doing a plan A, plan B, but I don't know. Like to me, it wants to roll over. You know, we were looking at this on the 15-minute time frame, and to me, it looked like it wanted to roll over, but I don't know. This is our point of control range from yesterday, our value area high range from yesterday, and our value area low. And so what this does, and just look at how beautiful this is, guys. I can't make this stuff up. Right in this range. Boop, 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 boop. Break out, come back in. I can't make this stuff up. This is why I love ranges. I love zones. I love ranges. I love all that stuff. So based off of yesterday's live stream, I don't know. Normally I do a plan A, plan B. I said, but if I had to, you know, guess, and that's what that was. And I make it very clear when I am not positive or very sure of what I think might happen, I'll let you know. You know, guys, if I had a guess, and that's what this is, I would say maybe come up to here to about this level, come back down to maybe this level, then come up eventually to the value area high, hopefully get rejected, and then now bounce off of this level, and come up. And then now what are we going to do? Are we going to break above the value area high, or are we going to come down, retest this, and continue up? Now, the reason I'm thinking more of the upside is because we have not broken these levels yet. And I believe this is on a 4 hour. Yeah. This is our 4 hour level. Let me identify this. Let me do this right here. 4 hour. There we go. That way I know it's a 4 hour level. And the reason I am bullish on this is because it has not crossed the 4 hour level. So I'm bullish. And that's why I'm thinking that we might come up. Now, could we roll over? Sure. Could we attack this and then come up and then get it rejected here and come down? Yeah. But right now I'm still bullish. You know, granted, we are close to the all-time high once again. What else do I see? What do I think is going to happen now? That's the important thing. What do I think is going to happen now? Let me get some drink real quick. Got some red drink, ice cold red drink. Ooh, a lot of ice on that one. It's like an icy. Yummy. All right. There we go. Let's see here. What do I think? Well, we do have higher highs. We're doing higher lows. So let me get rid of this. Let me undo that. So what I like doing is I like saving these. That one you just kind of go and look at them again. Dang it. Perfect. Oh, I took off the fib retracement. It's okay. All right. So we have this trend line that I see. It's on the 1 hour time frame. And I like using the ray tool. This one right here that has 2 dots and the magnet tool, and that's found up here, right here. I like doing that because it snaps in place and then it snaps in place. So I'm actually going to create a liquidity zone. Let's go from this one to this one. So I use this wick and I use this wick. I was going to use the kind of body, but it'll cut through it. See that? How it cuts through it? Maybe I can use all 3. Nothing wrong with that. You can see here, it got to the wick, got to the wick, got to the wick. We might see a bounce here. I'm gonna go for a bounce. We don't want it to break this level. 117,668. We don't want it to break that level. Let me zoom out. Daily. In the bigger picture, it wouldn't be bad for it to retrace down in here. 113. The bigger picture. Or maybe even here, if you pull your fib. Oh, let me just show you. Okay. So it wouldn't be bad for it to pull down back to here, the 382, which is fine. This is a good level. This is the minimum that I would like it to see. I really don't want to see it come down here, 0.5, because now we're going to have this trend line to have as resistance. I don't want to see that. I would like to see a bounce right here, right on the 382. So this is the bigger picture. Now, if we did this from here, 382 would be right in this area. So that is the big picture. Let me take it out. Let's go back to the, and let's take this down here. Hey, we got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Go back to the 4-hour time frame. I'm trying to, I don't see anything. What I'm looking for is like a divergence. Even though I don't trade it, I know other people see it and trade it. I don't see any divergence here either. So 1 hour. It looks to me like it wants to bounce. Like we just did these trend lines right here. And these trend lines are getting respected currently with these wicks. Tap, tap, tap. I won't say bounce. I'm gonna make a higher high. So now, since more time has passed, now I'm able to see a little bit better. So I'm gonna say from here to here to maybe here, which is good because look, it lines up here and it lines up here. Lines up right on those wicks. Let's go. Moon mission. A bingo and a bango. So I'm always looking to the left. Like whenever I'm drawing this stuff out, like my eyeballs are literally going left, right, left, right. Like I'm always looking to the left. So whenever I'm doing these, when I'm using the path tool, excuse me, none of this is just, I think it look cool here. No, it's very strategic. Like I'm looking where, like, was there more stops here? And when I say stops, I mean, you know, kind of body closes or kind of wicks. Or is there more stops here or here or here? So that determines where my levels are going to be at. And then not only that, but I would like to see it 50% of this leg. Like here, this is actually in the golden pocket. Well, from here to here, and it's about the golden pocket of this leg. So it's just underneath the 50%. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but here right now I'm looking at this level, which would be good for about 50% of this move. And now, dang it. And now we do the bingos and the bangos. Just break through that. This is our value area high range. However, I forgot to mention, let's go over here. It might be at the very bottom. You tend to like to do that. Oh, great. I got so many of them. They're probably the same thing. I don't see anything. Okay. Yep. So these last two are the ones that I want. Let me go ahead and hide these because I don't need these. Okay. So let's go ahead and extend this out because I forgot to do that. So this is where the box was. Let's see where it is now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this, kind of zoom out a little bit. So I'm gonna click on this where the bars are at. My little handle comes out. I'm gonna get this and I'm just gonna drag it all the way over. Then I'm gonna click on this one. The little handle comes out. I'm gonna click it and drag it all the way over. And now it's updated. So you can see that this has basically been updated. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to adjust this because as we're moving, the average is also changing. So now we have just reduced that. And here we don't have a zone anymore. I did like this zone though. Dang it. Get out of here, zone. But now, oh, we have a zone here now. And I don't know. I'm not going to make it a zone. I just do it like that. And then I'm going to do another trend line. So I'm going to click here and then I'm holding down shift. So it makes a straight line. Click again. And I'm going to do this in red. That tells me that's the point of control. And we actually tapped the point of control. Here we were having kind nobody closes. And now here we have the tap. See here, we got Romeo in the house, or Ramiro. Did I say that wrong? I forget which one. Let me see. Just saw R and then an O and an E. See here, going down the list, going down the list, going down the list, going down the list. Hey, K.A. Diggity is back on with the power. Very nice. I'm shorting Turbo ETH XRP at the moment. I'm not sure how long I'll leave them running for though. Oh, okay. So since we don't have any suggestions, let's check those out. Short Turbo. It's kind of difficult shorting at the moment. It's very like you got to be on your game like big time. Shorting. This Chris. Okay. See here, we got Jim in the house. What's up, Jim? Appreciate you. Oh, I have my my CCM hat. It just fell down. It says, show my CCM hat. Here's my CCM hat. I have it on my on my monitor, and they just said, Joe, show it. Algo bots leave breadcrumbs on the left. That's right. Here, Ramiro. Romy. I don't know. Is it Romero or Romeo? Let me know. Let's go, Joe. Give us the wisdom. Yeah, man. I'm really dumb. I can't read names. Are Romeo and Ramiro like the same spelling? If so, how do you pronounce your name? See here. Floki. I think you're asking Chris for Floki about that. All right. So here we go. So I do think that Bitcoin is going to do this number, which is good too, because this was underneath the box and here it's actually in the box. So it's good. Floki's doing great. Very nice. There. Sorry. All right. So looking at this, I do think we're going to do that. If we come down, so this is my plan A for sure. If we come down, well, I'll do it from here so I won't cheat. If we come down, I think we'll do this, then this, then this, and maybe look for a bounce. I'll say maybe here, not even all the way down. So let's do this one as our plan A. This one as our plan B. One thing that we really don't want this to happen, because if it does come up, I mean, we can get rejected here, as we mentioned earlier. We really don't want it to break below 117.668. We really, really don't. I'm trying to look for other things. Let's go 15-minute time frame. Lower high, of course. Oh, we had divergence, bullish divergence, a low, higher low, low, a lower low, including the wick. Some divergence. I think cats are so funny. Of course, I have boxes, right? Because I'm moving. They literally illegally force me to move illegally, and it's so funny, man. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway, little one, he's in the box. He's funny, but I think he's gonna come up. What are we gonna do here? Oh yeah, bullish divergence. So hopefully the bullish divergence plays out. And even if we do come up, we might do another lower high, come down, and then boop. If we're on the 15-minute. Now, granted, you're gonna have ups and downs inside of this. So just to let you know, I mean, we might come up to maybe here, come down, and then boop. But I don't want to draw this one here because that's on the smaller time frame. There he is. Okay. So let's go and start looking at these coins. YouTube. See here, I just put time on the shorts. Also short link as well. Good Lord. I have a question, Chris. Like, do you watch these coins? Or do you just kind of like put the orders in, go to work, watch a movie, go on a hike, and then come back and like, oh, okay, it worked or it didn't work? Or like, are you watching like a 3-minute time frame type stuff? Okay, here, and her coin is doing quite well as what you got. All right, so let's look at this one. Let's do CFX, and let's go here. So this one, it pumped pretty big. This is the one we saw on the very beginning of the show. We can see that it started coming down, and because there's so much FOMO in this, and right now the market is kind of doing good. Well, it is doing good. It's very dangerous to short, because you would think, oh man, like here, fair value gap, big time, you know, depending on what time frame you're on. This is a really great area. Maybe even coming back to here would be perfect for a bounce. And let's say you enter the short because it, you know, for me, it would need to break this in order for me to enter a short. Now, for me, as y'all know, I am very, very cautious with my entries. Very cautious. I'm like that old lady that's got her hands like this and she can barely see over the wheel. Like that's how I trade right now. Because the market, it's, yes, you can make money, but you can also lose money. But when the market gets really crazy good, and then that's when I'm gonna have the one hand on the steering wheel, the other hand, you know, on the radio and the tunes, cranking it up and just kicking back, you know, maybe not even be able to see, you know, because now it's the opposite way, and just relaxed. Because I know that there's an extremely high chance that, you know, any trade that we get into is going to be profitable, with the exception of rugs, you know, higher risk, high reward. But for me, it would need to break this level for me to short. And just knowing that it could break it, come down, and then boop, come back up, because it's got that hype. All right, moving on. Chris says, hey, Road Dogs here. Sundays are my DeFi day. claim rewards, and manage my. Yeah, it's too much work, man. I wish I was as I guess organized as Road Dog. It's too much work. Like I don't even want to log into my. I have a lot of Uniswap wallets. I don't want to say a lot. I mean, because I could my 4 or 5. It's like, Joe, that's nothing. I have 15, but it's too much for me. Like I have my Vera wallet that I need to stake my rewards again. I have like 5 Uniswap wallets. Then I have my Tangent wallet. I got the code from Road Dog. Save, I think it was like 10%. So I got my Tangent wallet from Road Dog. So that's another thing. Then I have my Coinbase wallet. Then I have my other. I was like, come on, it's too much. I don't like it. Too much. And then the government wants to keep track of all that. I can't even keep track of it. And I get in trouble, go to jail, prison, because I forgot to do something. Like, come on, man. And they just want all our money. Chris says, yes, cats love boxes. LOL. I literally just had to catch Floki from falling out of one of the boxes of clothes. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. They love doing that. And what I'll do sometimes, like this one's a big box though, but like the smaller boxes, I'll get it and I'll cut like holes in it. So, you know, they'll get in it and then I'll put my finger and they'll start getting it. And man, that's like so much fun for them. I was like, man, you guys are nuts. What about the toys that came in the box? Nope, they do in the box. They're funny. Chris says, keep an eye on, not as close lately, sadly. Just really feel and see the replacements. Factor 3, 2, retracement. Okay. And time to breathe. Smart. Okay, go another list. It's not Road Dog is not very organized, to be honest. I don't know, man. More organized than me. And it's funny too. I told myself during the bear market, I'm gonna get organized. I'm gonna have all my wallets, this and that, blah blah. I'm gonna get organized so that when the bull market is here, full fledged, I'm not, just oh my god, what am I doing? Nah, man. Right now, I mean, granted, we're not in the full fledged bull market. Everything's crazy, and we're going up 30-40% on a daily. It's not like that, but still, it's like do it tomorrow. I kind of don't want to see my coins. I'm pretty sure they might be up on my wallets because those are from a long time ago. We'll see. One day. See here. I'm looking into AI called chain base ticker C. I saw that somewhere. We'll actually do that one. C. I don't remember if it's a new coin, that's why I saw it, or I don't remember. But I remember seeing the C. To me, I think those are so dumb. Like just because they have a W or an S or a C, I was actually closing my eyes because I don't want you seeing me rolling my eyes. My mama taught me, she goes, don't roll your eyes at me. No, I'm fine. But yeah, I don't like one letter. I don't like it. DeFi pools is like having a second marriage. Rewarding though. You should refer Tangem on your show, Joe. I do sometimes, but not really, barely. All this stuff's on my description though. You know, you can use my Tangem wallet referral. I think I have a Tangem wallet referral on my description. If not, Road Dogs. It's all good. Building my T-Loss bag. I don't know what point that is. It's a new one, Joe. Okay, hit Binance on. Okay, so that's probably why I saw it, because I was like, oh, here's another one. How many wallets are normal? So for beginners, they usually just have one wallet, which is the worst. Let's say you're on Coinbase or KuCoin or Lowfin, just one. And something happens to that exchange. where you can get your money out. Like, oh snap, there's all my money. I'm out. Then the average, I would say minimum 3 to 5. You know, maybe a Uniswap wallet, a Tangent wallet for sure. Tangent is so incredibly easy. I was intimidated by it because it's just a card, a dumb little card. But no, it's like super easy, crazy easy. I love it. And so Uniswap wallet, but be very careful because that's called a hot wallet, and your computer can get hacked, keyloggers, etc., etc. So that's probably like one of the least secure ones. Then of course, you know, you can get a Tangent, maybe a few Tangents, and have just money on each one. But on average, I would say 3 to 5. There's a lot of us that have like 10, 15, like a lot of us. But yeah, 3 to 5 would be normal. I would not recommend holding like a lot of money on your hot wallets or wallets that you can access from your computer without having to tap something or do something else. Because it's a browser extension and you can get hacked. And I hate to see that. But see here, weekly screaming opportunity. Yeah, so Jim's very smart. Jim's very smart. So all these traders that trade for the long term, like Road Dog, Jim, Jesse, you know, the admin, they're always, well, Jesse especially. Joe, check the weekly. Joe, check the weekly. Blah blah. And what they're doing is they're more investors, not so much traders. They're investors, and investors, in my opinion, are the smartest ones because if it goes down, who cares? I'll just buy more. I get paid again. I like the project. I'll just keep on adding to it. $15, $100, $1,000, whatever, you know, your little money is. Just keep on doing it, and you're just dollar cost averaging, because there will be a time, like we talked about earlier, the analogy with the roller coaster. There will be a time where we're going clink, 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 and we're going to start going, and like, yeah, there he goes. That's when we make all our money. You know, granted, it's an inverse relationship as far as the roller coaster and our money, but it's just the waiting part, you know. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so we looked at this one. So for me, I wouldn't short until it breaks here, and then even if it did, it could just come down and poof, come up again. All right, so let's look at C. Boring. Chainbase, bluffing. Let's go. Holy smokes. Daily. Moon mission. Okay. 4 hour. There. Oh man, this looks sexy. Who did this one? Who mentioned Dave P? Dave P, wow. That looks sexy like crazy. Of course, you know, we had the initial sell-off, all the angel investors and all that, you know, people who invested in the coin before it was actually released. It gets released, and then of course it just dumps, which is fine. This is what's expected, or maybe a pump and then a dump. So this is fine. We want to see where the bottom might be. You know, normally on these coins, they'll go up, do a lower high, break the low, and then now they're on this cycle of just lower lows, lower highs until it breaks the high. This is why I trade level by level. And then we can start into the trade. To me, this one looks really good. Man, I got chill guy alert going off. If y'all want to see it, let me know. I had ZBCN alert go off. I know we've been looking at those from YouTube. Hey, we got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Oh yeah, so let me go and do this, guys. Let me go and do this. Here. All right, so of course we have Meet Damien. This is Meet Damien. He's not here yet. He might show up, but this is Meet Damien. So definitely check out Meet Damien. We got Road Dog. Road Dog is he does a lot of music too. So definitely check out Road Dog. He does a lot of music. And then, must have done something for yours. So hold on. And then of course we got Porky. Yeah, Porky, he normally streams like at 10, 11 at night, sometimes later. I've been trying to go to bed early. Man, I tried to go to bed early last night so that I could do some more cleaning at the property. And I didn't go to bed till like 7 in the morning. It's like, come on, please, just let me sleep. And I was gonna take medicine, I didn't. I should have though. Let's see here. So all these guys, they're all great. Definitely subscribe to them if you're not already. They have a lot of really just, and what you want to do is you want to be watching people that if they lose, and we will, they don't make excuses. Oh, well, on the 7.5 minute time frame, there was this divergence. And then if you look right here, you can tell that the full moon was on, and you know, the 45-second time frame showed this divergence. Like, come on, man, like you lost. We lose. Nothing wrong with that. We win, we lose. Don't make excuses. But Porky does not make excuses. Same thing with Tradefly. He does not make excuses. Same thing with you know, Meet Damien. Same thing with Road Dog. So all these guys, I mean, these are good guys. These are guys you want to follow. For people who don't make excuses. We win, we lose. It's that simple. All right. Let's see here. Too kind for the shout out, but you do need your sleep. Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been trying to pass like the whole move. I'm pretty sure once I'm done moving and I'm in my new place, I'm almost positive, because the last, I want to say like 3, maybe even 4 weeks have been horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I'll try my best to sleep, and I'm tired too. I'll try my best to sleep and, you know, go to bed like 11, 12. And there I am, 1 o'clock. I'll check the time at 3 o'clock, check the time at 5 o'clock. I was like, all right, well, let me get up, let me, you know, get on the computer, update my charts or whatever, get a little quick snack, and then 6:30, 7 is like, man, let me see if I can go back. And I go back, and then I go to sleep. And it messes me up because I want to see Piper Academy in the morning, and I haven't been able to watch them in several weeks. But hopefully, after this move is done, and man, this eviction, it's an illegal eviction. It's so illegal what they did to me. So illegal. But I don't have money for lawyers, and I don't even know what to ask or what to do. So poor me, right? Poor me. But it's all karma. You know, it's all karma. But what they did to me was 1,000,000% illegal. Illegal eviction. They foreclosed on the thing saying I didn't pay, and I had proof, and I showed the lawyer that who's against me. They're not, of course, they're not going to say, "Oh, you're right." So they continued with it, even though I showed them proof that I was paying. Then, sure enough, they went to court, and I'm thinking I'm going to court for the foreclosure, but it was the court for eviction. And I'm trying to tell the judge, I shouldn't have a foreclosure. I paid it. He's like, well, you should have had a lawyer to fight the thing. I said, well, I thought that's what this is for. He goes, no, this is the eviction. Do you want to be out in a week or 3 weeks? I was like, but I paid. Like, I don't, like, this is not right. Well, you should have had a lawyer. This is not, it's like, man, small town though. They're all for each other, I guess. Let's see, I appreciate that all of the shout outs and yourself have different styles. Yes. And that's a big thing too. Different styles. I have my own style. Yeah. But seeing other ideas and chart setups help me analyze my own. Yeah. And I'm right there with you, because there's sometimes where Meet Damien or just anybody. Hey, Meet Damien's here. We just gave you a shout out. Where it's Meet Damien or Road Dog or Porky or just anybody, like they can say something. He's like, oh wow, I didn't look at it like that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, all right. So it's another thought process, and it's never always, you know, to the upside, no matter what it is, to the upside. It's never. This is what I think. But here, C, I like it a lot. Why do I like it a lot? It's because if we use the fib retracement tool, we go from the very bottom to the very top. We can see that we came down into the danger zone, which I don't like seeing. However, brand new coin. I'll allow it. It's coming up here. I do like this. I want to see if we do a higher low. That's one thing that I do want to see. 1 hour time frame. We're gonna push. Let's see here. We don't have. I'm looking for divergence. No divergence. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. Market makers pushing it up, pushing it up. I like it. Let's see here. We got Meet Damien in the house. I can go from Damien to Porky to Road Dog to Joe and get a different idea from each. Yep, 100%. And that's what I like too. It's not an echo chamber to where I'm not watching Porky and then saying the exact same thing he says, or Road Dog saying the exact. No, there's sometimes where I can say it too. You know, I think this, Road Dog thinks this, but I think this, and like we'll see. You know, it's not so much, oh, I was right. It's like, because we don't know. We'll just see which one plays out. So one thing that I do like about all these people that I do recommend, there's no ego. There's no, you know, them saying, oh, I'm humble, but look at me, I'm the best. I've been trading for X amount of years and I'm the absolute best and nobody can do what I do and I can see what others can't see and I'm the absolute best, but I'm humble. I'm so humble. No, none of them do that. Give you a heads up. We got Jackson in the house. Adam, please. Yeah, definitely, man. That'll be the next one. Adam. And then if we have time, we'll look at the shorts that Chris has. Same here. Yeah. All right. So here, this one I do like. You know, it came down here. Of course, I mean, just this huge impulsive move up. You know, it coming down and taking some of it and then more of it doesn't surprise me. And actually, I like seeing it. I like seeing that happened. Let's see. Yeah, smash the like, guys. Smash the like. It helps support the channel. I give all this information for free. You don't need to pay me. Do I have a group? Of course. But you don't need this to learn how to trade. You learn how to trade here. Join me every single day, Monday through Friday. And we go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Ask me questions. Instead of paying somebody $99 an hour for mentorship, ask me questions. I love questions. And I say this all the time. Questions, it does two things. One, verifies that I know what I'm talking about. So most of these people that have groups to sell, they don't want to answer questions because, oh, yeah, I'll show you how to trade, but you have to join my group. Well, Joe, what did you just show? You showed your group. It's money. Yeah, that's it if you want access to me. That's something I offer. You don't have to join that to learn. You'll learn faster, but you don't have to join that to learn. I think that's so, I don't like when people do that. You know, some people don't have money. Let me help you make money, not financial advice. Let me help you make money, show you that what I do works. And then you'll be like, hey, you know what? Let me see what else I can get having access to them almost 24/7. Boom, join the group. That's my business model. That's what I do. Let's see here. Porky says, soon as I think you know, yeah. Soon as you think you know it all, you get wrecked. 100%. Last season, oh my gosh, when everything was going up, I was a freaking genius. I had another channel. And on that channel, I would say, guys, I know what's going to happen. Not it might or it could, chance up. No. I knew what was going to happen. I know price is going to come down here and come up here and then do this. I know this. And matter of fact, I know it so much that I am willing to, I wouldn't say bet, but let's vote, you know, by the end. And this is what I would say. I'm not saying that right now. Let's vote. Do you think it's going to go here first? Or do you think it's going to go here first? And people would say, you know, one or the other. And then I would tell them which one I think it would go to. And by the end of the stream, I was like 98% correct all the time. Does that make sense? Yeah, kind of a little bit. But I was 98% correct the majority of the times that I would make these calls. And man, I thought I knew it. And then stuff started changing. Uh-oh. Why aren't my targets hitting? Why aren't my levels hitting? Well, the market was changing. And all my mentors, I had five mentors, a lot of money. These mentors were not cheap. 5 mentors, and they all taught me what happens or what to expect in the bull market. So everything they taught was like, oh my God, this is genius. I'm gonna be so rich. They never taught me the phases of the cycles. That's what I do, because I warn people, you know, right now, this is the phase we're in. This is what we can do, and this is how we trade. Once we enter this phase, it's different. We have to adjust to the market. We have to be like water. If we're, you know, poured in a bowl, we got to take the shape of a bowl. If we're poured in a pitcher, shape of a pitcher. So we have to do this. But they never taught me that. So what I do, so that y'all don't get wrecked, is I talk about the segments of the market. What you're doing right now will not work, or won't work as well in different segments of the market. So that's what I do. I gotta get some more water. All right, very good. Very good. Okay. Let's see here. It's so not fair. Yeah. But that's just because everything's going up. That's all he means by that, Melissa. Everything's going up. You're like, oh, I'm a genius. Let me put in more money. Higher leverage. And then you get wrecked. Hey, is Jesse in here? Is Giver's Gain in here? Is Giver's Gain doing their show today? True. So for C, chain base, I do think this would be nice. I don't know if it will. It would be really nice if it pulled back to about this area. If it does, I personally would be looking for an entry here, even though we're under resistance, and then adding here. This is what I would look for. Could it go up some more from here? Sure. Maybe go to here? Yeah. Would I enter the trade? Nope. But Joe, you just said you'd enter. No. It has to retrace. There's rules to this. It has to retrace and then start bouncing up. Then I can enter the trade, because more than likely the FOMO is still there, the hype is still there, and there's a really strong chance it will break this high. If it continues up from here, I'm not entering, because it's moving up too much and it needs to retrace. Needs to. So I like this one a lot. Let's look at Adam. Let us look at Adam. And I'm gonna actually put an alert on this one too. So YouTube rapid fire, thank you very much. Let's go over here to this, and man, it's really close. Now, just because the alert goes off does not mean I'm going to enter the trade. I have to look at it. Is it bouncing, or is it continuing to go down? If it continues to go down, well, then I just wait. I move my alert above the price action. Once the alert goes off, well, then now it's probably time to move. BG's okay. So let me do this really fast. So let's do Adam really quick. I think we just put this on our watch list. Yes. So let's do Adam really quick. Okay. Are you trying to do this for a short? I don't know. So let's go to the daily. Right now we're at resistance. We're at the zone of resistance. And personally for me, like I wouldn't, unless you're going to, I mean, shorts can play out. Shorts can play out. We're right in the resistance zone. I would like to see at least a little bit of a pullback. No divergence. I'm looking for divergence. I look for divergence on the histogram for those of you who are new. Okay, so for this one, I do think it's going to come down, but hopefully Bitcoin can, you know, come back. But I think it's going to come down to about here. Or is it going to bing bong? Yeah. What I'm doing is I'm looking for how the price action reacts. Come up here, then we'll come down, and then boom. That's what I'm looking at. What's the price range difference between where we're at now and here? 6%. I would wait on this one. You know, all we're missing out is like 5%, 7%. So I'm actually going to set an alert here as well. Set alert. And for those of you who don't know where the alert's at, it's right over here. It's in this beige color can, 5.548. I'll set alert there. The 4-hour candle must close above, oh, I don't even have that level. Must close above this level. 5.377. So what I'm looking for is eventually when the price does go up, you know, because it could go down and maybe even do another double bottom. And instead of waiting 3-4 weeks or sooner, maybe, instead of waiting on, you just wait on your alert. This is my secret sauce. I have so many alerts. Alert goes off. I check it, make sure the 4-hour candle closed above this level that we just mentioned, 5.377. If it does, boom, I enter the trade. Because more than likely what we're doing now is we're actually, you know, ready to move. I don't want to be in coins, you know, buy the breakout, buy the retail. I don't want to be in any of that stuff. I want to be like where it's going to make me money. Cubic finally popped off today. Some nice alt moves today. Yeah, they did. They really did. So for Adam, that's what I would recommend. Let me just look at Turbo for a short really quick. I do love Turbo. So cute. All right. So we were talking about Turbo on air and the price was here. I was thinking that we're going to come down to about here. Here would be our lower entry. And then once it breaks above this level, we enter the trade. Now, so here's the thing too. Like whenever I'm giving call outs on YouTube, I can make you money. However, certain things need to play out first. You know, here could we have entered the trade? Sure, but I would have had a yellow circle here, just saying that it's aggressive because there's a chance that we have a higher chance of it pulling back. I don't know what's going to happen, but sometimes when I draw these things out, they happen to the T, and it's really, really good. But again, I'm not a millionaire because, you know, these play out 100%. There are some times where they're completely off, so I must stress that. But here we were looking at this and we're saying, okay, well, more than likely it'll pull back. Here's our lower entry. Then candle breaks here. Boom, we add to our entry and now we're up. And of course our targets would have hit, et cetera, et cetera. As far as a short goes, for me personally, I would not short. Man, this looks so nice when that was there. So let's go and hide this. For me personally, I would not short this. Now you could short, but for me, I mean, because you could have, you know, caught it to where it's coming down, but it's just way too risky. Let me go to a 1 hour, see if I get more. Okay. So I'm doing the 1 hour. I want to find a zone. So here's my zone. So could this be the top and then come down? Sure. But because, man, I just wish we weren't at all-time highs. I really wish we weren't, because it would make it so much easier to trade. However, because we're at all-time highs and because, you know, these coins had just had a run up, in my opinion, is extremely dangerous to short, because what could happen is, you know, we came up, we came down, and right here is where 50% of this move would be about right here. So maybe a little bit lower to here, then come up, then maybe come down. Let's just say, you know, like, holy crap, here we go, we're making a crap loads of money, and then does this, and then guess what? Now it bounces, and then now it starts doing this, and now you get stopped out. So for me personally, now there's a lot of people out there that, I mean, they would have seen this, and this is their liquidity zone. I don't trade this, and I don't trade like this, because this can get you wrecked. So here's our liquidity zone, and depending on who you follow, depends on if you would enter this trade or not. And there's a lot of traders out there that say, yeah, I'm entering this trade, this and that, blah blah. Too risky. I mean, you need to take into account the FOMO. You need to take account all-time highs. You need to take into account people are jumping into these coins right now and making some money, because this could have easily done something like this, where it came up, you enter the coin here for a short, it comes down, and then it does this number, and then boop. But your stop loss will be very tight. So your risk is good. Like, the risk management is good. It's just taking that extra risk. For me, it's too risky. Everybody's different, but it's too risky. I would be looking more so for longs. Now, could you do a short like this? Yes. 5x, 10x leverage. Just looking, on a very small time frame, 5 minute, maybe 3 minute time frame. If we were doing a 3 minute time frame, we would have entered once it broke this level and just try it. It could have reversed on us, but we could have just tried it. All right, that's it for me, guys. I do thank you very much. We do this every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to forward you to Crypto Billy. In the meantime, let's go ahead and jam out to the intro. And then after the intro, it'll be just like 30 seconds of the intro. That's how long it'll take me to, if not sooner, to forward to Billy Goldtails. So let's go over there right now. And we're gonna go just jam out to this for a few seconds, and then we will go to Billy Goldtails.
No crystal ball, just toss me dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks.
All right, so just finished up. We're gonna go over there now. Make sure to put in Trade Intuition Raid, TI Raid, Trade Intuition Raid. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon. Take care.